the Frostgrave Monsters table, and it's another troll. It's another troll from Arcworlde. I painted one up quite a while ago. There's a video earlier in this playlist, and really loved it, and then discovered there was a second troll, or as a possibility to roll a second troll on the encounters table. Extremely unlikely as it turns out, and there's a 1 in 200 chance of you needing a second ice troll. But I thought, what the hell, I love the first model so much, I'll get a second. So another Arcworlde model. I'll bring the previous one in for comparison. So that is was painted up in an ice theme, a jungle troll, and that's a forest troll, and the new one is a jungle troll. And I think the idea here is that you paint orange fur and grey skin, and it looks vaguely like an orangutan, but that wouldn't fit my icy theme. On the subject of the icy theme, the grass looks particularly white there because the PVA under it hasn't dried. It's not that I've gone over the top with frosty goodness. These are absolutely monster models. I haven't got another completed Frostgrave figure to hand, but from a bit earlier on in the videos, recent videos, there's Judge Dredd, who's a slightly larger human, and both trolls are towering over him. And this is what I've liked about the Frostgrave thing. It's just get miniatures in from all sorts of manufacturers, just getting some ridiculously large stuff, and just have a good time painting it all. Don't Judge Dredd out of there. So that's now I'm equipped for a roll of 2 ice trolls on the thing. As I say, that's unlikely, but if it does, the players are going to have a very, very bad time indeed. Now, I mentioned previously I'd scored everything about how likely it was to appear on the table, on the encounters table, how likely you are to roll it. It's 2d20 rolls. Your first roll for the table, your second roll for the result on the table. So things like giant rats, or a giant rat, a ghoul, a skeleton, a zombie, are all quite likely, because they appear many times, and in the case of a lot of them they also appear in multiples. So a bit like these two, you'll roll 1 troll, occasionally you'll roll 2, bad times all round. More so with giant rats, where you can roll 1, 2 or 4. Armoured skeletons, you can roll 1, 2 or 3, and so on. And there's these multiples really add up, and really make stuff more likely. So I know what's required next to sort of tick off as many points as possible. So the next most likely thing is a wolf. So there's a couple of wolves on there. So one has a 30 points on the table, and the second wolf has slightly fewer, 18. Yes, I'm reading a spreadsheet while I talk. I've made a spreadsheet of this. It's very sad, it's very nerdy. I won't make a video of it, I'm a bit ashamed. But wolf is the next most likely thing, so logically would be the next thing I should do. Naturally, I haven't got one primed. I do actually own a couple of wolf models. I bought them years ago for a conversion for an Empire army that I never did in the end, so I shall repurpose those for Frostgrave. But next on the list I have a vampire, which is exactly as unlikely as a second snow troll, and a worm, which is slightly more likely but still hideously unlikely. Those two are from Heresy models, and I look forward to get some paint on those, get them on the channel. Anyway, that's enough of me wittering on. I haven't said I ate it dead, have I? I ate it dead. Thanks for watching. I'm getting a bit better at watching your videos. I'm hopefully commenting a bit more as well. Hopefully long may that continue, and long may this continue of me whacking out some stuff and talking to you and so on. There we go. Double trolls. Fantastic. Thanks very much for watching. I will no doubt speak to you soon.